This channel grew from 0 to 100,000 subscribers in a year. The long play is now not only getting ad revenue, but also set up for direct monetization. Content is big business, and it is not just for creators. Anybody wanting to build, scale, or grow a brand needs to have top performing content in this attention economy. Content is what builds your top of funnel, creates your audience, makes your community, and ultimately leads to money, completely regardless of the type of business that you have. That's why big brands and huge corporations invest in it just as much as creators do. But it doesn't actually take huge amounts of money, a whole team, and a big setup to create content that works. The long play achieved this huge growth and monetization with my help, this content setup, and a phone. So let me show you exactly how you do that yourself so you can set your content up properly. I'm Gina, a marketing director, a startup expert, and a Notion obsessive from South London. This exact content system that I'm giving you today is the same one that took Jordan from just an idea all the way to an actual business, and the same one that I built for the multi-million-pound content system at Fnatic. By the end of this video, not only will you have this exact same award-winning content machine, you will also know exactly how to use it properly so you never have to worry about making content again. And it's all completely free. It kind of sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Traditionally, the systems that are used for content cost money. Your Asanas, your Monday.coms, your products that are built to make it easy to make content. We all get caught up in the power of Hootsuite or Buffer and all these big ticket items that promise you the ease and basically the world. But the reality is you don't need all those bells and whistles. What you need is a system that is simple enough for you to understand and practical enough for you to use every day. And that is exactly what I have built you. I am giving this to you for completely free. So head to the link in the description and grab your own content system right now. And let me take you through exactly how you use this so you can also make the content that is going to work for your business. Now, the first thing you're going to do is actually get this template for free. You do that by simply going across to these two squares here, clicking and duplicating. That will then save this into your own Notion. If you don't have Notion, honestly, what are you doing with your life? It is completely free. I have built tens of businesses in Notion. I have become an expert over the last 5 years, and to this day, I have still spent £0. It is so powerful that I use it for every single task that I have, and I have built out several templates for you wherever you are on your journey, so grab them now and sign up to this fantastic tool. I'm not an affiliate, I'm just a fan. But once you have this set up in your own Notion space, you are going to be able to edit this in any way that you wish. Now, Notion is super easy to use. It is very much a type for you to edit and change. So you can change the title of this. You can change anything within this database. Now you've copied it into your own. I have set this up so all you have to do is use it in the same way that Jordan uses it, and you will be successful in your content. What we have got is we have got a system that is replicable across any type of brand at any point in your journey. We have space here for your content pillars, because if you've watched any of my previous videos, if you want to make content that resonates with your audience, you need to be consistent. You need to have your understanding of your archetype and have your content all based around content pillars that are repeatable and consistent so that your audience understands what they are getting every time they visit your brand, visit your creator page. So here we have space for you to input your own content pillars. You do this by simply typing your content pillars. Under that, we have space for brainstorming. Now, if you are a creator, if you are a brand, if you are someone that already has a content output, whether that is short form, long form, Instagram, you're probably running around with tons of ideas written down in loads of different places. And I used to use just the notes on my app. I used to use a notebook, and it was so disjointed. So what I've done now is I've built in this space a place for you to brainstorm. And you can use this as a table and just write all of the ideas you would ever have into here. To do this, all you do is click New Page, and you see it started already automatically as an idea, and then just write out whatever your idea is. You will see that this is populating itself on the board down here because I've created this linked for you for your ease. As you go through and write down these ideas, you want to make sure that you are making them part of your content pillars. To create a different content pillar, all you want to do is create an option in this drop down here. So typing away and pressing enter will create a new option. Add in all your content pillars to this form so that as you go through, you can change and add in the content pillars that you have. Use this space to brain dump everything you want. This is your inspiration area, your brainstorming space, all in one place. And this is set up so that all of that wonderful work around brainstorming is never lost. It is put directly into a system because systems are what build successful content and systems are what build successful businesses. If you want to build a system for completely free, I am running an offer right now where whoever signs up for my newsletter gets the opportunity to give me information about their brand and I will build you your entire operating system for free. So make sure you're part of that by signing up for the newsletter today and getting yourself tons of free tips and tricks from someone who has spent 20 years building businesses from scratch. But as we come down here, you will see that your content production board is set up in the exact same way in which you should make your content. Where a lot of people fall down in content creation is they get so excited about creating the content, they forget to actually step back and make sure they're doing it properly. If you're watching this video, you probably know about people like Ali Abdaal, people like Colin and Samar, people like Mr. Beast. They know that you should not do anything with your videos until you have nailed the title and thumbnail, because the title and thumbnail is what is going to get people to click. They also know that once you have that title and thumbnail and you have captured someone's attention, you need to repay them by giving them a hook that means they are going to stay in the video and keep watching until the value that you deliver that has to go back to the title and thumbnail. You are creating a title and thumbnail so people click, and they are clicking because you have promised them something. You need to hook them in by relaying that promise, and then you need to deliver that promise. It is that simple. It is so simple, it is built into a formula, and I have built that formula for you. As you see, everything that we have noted up here in our idea brainstorming is now sitting in this table here. This is a Kanban project board, and this is what would cost you hundreds of dollars a month on Asana on Monday.com. This is more powerful. When you click into your ideas, you will see I have built this out as a project card for you. We have your live date, we have your due date, we have your hook to make sure you're writing a hook, we have any notes about the idea, and we also have these statuses and our content pillar is there. What's more exciting is I have built this button. So once you have an idea that you want to work on, you click this button and it will come up with your tasks. This is everything that needs to go into creating a video. You need to have your description, you need to have your title, you need to have your thumbnail, you need to have your script, you need to have your research. But let's just close this for now. You will see that by clicking that button, I have had this task set generated, linked to that exact card. As you build this out and you add in your due dates, you will have this great little table where every time you come to work on your content, you will only need to do the things in front of you. And as you can complete them, they will disappear. Fantastic. But now back to making the content. Once you take your idea and you start creating your title, all you need to do is move this through the Kanban board. This is your card for everything to do with that one video. If I show you on my content board, you will see that everything is contained in each of the cards. I have my thumbnails, I have my script, I have my dates, and it means that I can see on my calendar when my content is going out. I have built this for you so that you can not only see how you're getting on with your project management, but you can have everything in one place. All you need to do is work from left to right. Take that idea, write your title, create your thumbnail, do your research, write your script, film, edit, and upload. What is fantastic about this database and this template is that you can share this with freelancers and external people, even without paying for Notion. All you need to do is tag people into the space in the comments. You can add in a property to assign a person if you're working with a freelancer. You can make this as bespoke as you need, but this is the basis for everything that you need to do for content. As you start to build out your ideas and turn them into titles, you will get more and more tasks up here that are assigned to you with due dates. You are completely on top of everything that you need to do. And I have built this view so you can see exactly when all of your content is going out. You can also use this view in order to start planning your videos. If you have an idea of what you want to do or when you want to do it, you can directly add it into this calendar view. You can also use this calendar view in a way to keep on top of your cadence. So if you know that you want to release a video every Wednesday, you can come in and leave blocks in here. Knowing that you've got to have one coming out every single Wednesday, you can drag and drop and move them across, and you will see them populated up here. And now you can go back and think of ideas of which to fill this with. As you go through and add in more ideas and come up with more ways in which you can drive value, you will see this populated here, and you will end up with a content board that looks a bit like this, which is a ton of ideas on the move. And it's also simply broken down into the next steps and what I need to do. With this view, as you fill in the properties, you will be able to see exactly where you are for each video, and you will be able to know exactly what status each is. This content system is the exact same that took Jordan from 0 to 100,000 subscribers, and it is the exact same that a multi-million-pound company with 12 different channels and 38 million subscribers globally uses to this day. This is the basis of the system that you need to set up to be successful. As you grow as a brand, you can layer on different filters for different channels, for different audiences. But this system is one that will take you from where you are right now to where you want to be. So grab it for free. Let me know any way you want to help personalize it, because I am here to help make people's ideas come to life. Do sign up for the newsletter, grab yourself some free resources, and do subscribe so I can keep teaching you everything that I've learned over the last 20 years about building businesses for less time, less money, and utilizing the power of what we have at our hands in 2025.